Hello, Jupiter fam. Hello, collective. Hello, new subscribers. What a blessing to wake up to new names and faces in the monsoon. Yes, yes. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? So, let's talk about it, huh? Mercury retrograde, lunar eclipse, full moon in Sag is a very impactful week. Watch your emotions, watch your words, mind your manners. Be a blessing or a lesson to some person, place, or thing. Make sure you're minding your emotions, your thoughts, you're journaling, letting things out. There is a rise in the feminine energy and, how people are viewing their situations that they're in, whether it be work, love, life, big reevaluations are happening. And this eclipse is going to do what all eclipses do, and if you're not into astrology or if you're new to it, the awesome thing about it is that you get to now be awakened to the cycles that have been playing out in your life since you were born, but you never really, noticed it or could figure it out. Astrology helps you do that. Now it's like, oh, okay, it's that time of year for me to be doing this. Oh, okay, I understand now that, this isn't working out because we're in this season and I need to plan for a different outcome, right? Reevaluating the things that are happening and maybe switching up how we act. You could be changing the way you eat, getting rid of habits, instilling new habits, replacing old habits with healthier ones, things of that nature. Perhaps you've always worked out, but instead of once a month, now you're going to go once a week or twice a week, things of that nature. Getting focused, inspiration board, and expressing love. I'm putting these back. Oh, doing our best. Of course we are. I like to view what did pop out as opposed to how I used to spirit speaking. Yes. So, in this present moment, I have nothing to worry about. I take life step by step as I follow my desires and intuition, joyfully overcoming any bumps along the way. When I live like this, I don't have to worry about my future. Factmundos, day by day, managing emotions, waking up and making conscious choices about what you invite into your life, what it is you say, who it is you talk to, right? Thinking about the words before we speak them, or we are consciously moving towards those changes, right? If that is not something that you've ever done before, maybe you're choosing to do it now, which makes sense with the way the planetary alignments are happening, choosing to actually look at your credit report instead of guessing, right? Choosing to actually look at the bill instead of just paying whatever this month, right? Or putting something on a payment plan to prevent disconnection or any type of interruption in your life. Actually looking at the policies and procedures of a thing that perhaps you were not looking at prior to before. Creator of happiness. I reclaim my power to create my own joy and happiness. It is not dependent on any outside source or individual. Therefore, it cannot be taken away. It can always be found within me. Abso-freaking-lutely. You are the creator of your joy, your happiness, your peace. You wake up and choose the direction, right? We're co-creators in this thing. So go ahead and, implement your part so that God can meet you the rest of the way. You know what I'm saying? You really need to do that. Conscious, focused decisions. Where it is you want to go, what it is you want to do. Other streams of income. Yeah, you like your job, but, you like painting too, You might like law, but the trombone and the ukulele is your thing. Hey, start you a social media platform, whatever platform that may be, and get with it. Get into it. Right? Balance. I love this for us. I surround myself with people I love and enjoy my time with them. But I also take time to nurture my relationship with myself. I have found a healthy balance between being with friends and self-care time. Interesting little nudge. So I recently had a passing in the family. And so we're, family rekindles, right? When things like this happen, and there's going to be a lot of family in town. And so my sister was on the phone with a cousin, and she's like, "You don't call nobody." And I'm like, "No, you don't call me." "Well, I don't have your number." I said, "But you talk to my sister every day. If you wanted my number, you could get my number from Darnita. Right? You can get my number from sister." "Yeah, you're right. I know." And I'm not really big on small talk, and I don't do gossip. And she's the cousin who's like, if you want to talk to her, like, that's what she's going to want to talk about, right? Which is probably why she doesn't have my number. But I was saying that to say, you have to have I don't really know why I was saying that to say. Maybe someone needed to hear that. I don't know. Don't be upset about not having... I'm going to keep the new adventures because we're definitely walking into that. Just don't be bothered by what other people want from you or think or need you to do to satisfy themselves. Because most of it is projection anyway. You want to balance what is good for your soul, what is good for your spirit, what is good for your body, your heart, right? Your mind. You need to balance those things. And, if not talking to cousin so-and-so does that for you, then do that. A lot of us don't want to be accountable or feel like we are hurting other people's feelings. And, let me ask you, how many times has anyone ever took your emotions into consideration before they made the feelings that they made? Probably not. Very few, Maybe a significant other might pause before they make a decision or have a discussion with you, depending on how, I want to say adultish, but I really want to say how accountable or, how the communication structure is in that relationship. Right? But you are the creator of your happiness. People contribute to it because you allow them in to contribute to it. Fourth card today, new adventures. Today I open myself up to new adventures. I go out and do something I've been holding back from. I move through the fear rather than let it control me. I trust my intuition and follow my desires with balance and being present and having the ability to consciously co-create whatever reality it is you see, darling, for yourself. Okay? Please know that you have just as much say-so in it as the stars. Abso-freaking-lutely. Take charge of your simulation. That's my son in the background. He probably has his earbuds in. Again, have balance. Stop trying to control what others do in response to you, and just control yourself. Control the vessel that you have actual control over. Uh-oh. One more time. One more time. Control the vessel that you actually have control over. Okay? Yeah, that's a good mix. I feel it. Woo. And, having balance in these things are not always easy. It's not always easy to, you have to create a flow for yourself in order to walk the walk and talk the talk, so to speak. You must create a flow for yourself. And I like to say routines. Routines help. Having, getting up in the morning and having meditation time. I'll do bed yoga before I get out of the bed in the morning for a few minutes. Do some bed yoga. Say my gratitudes for being able to be a part of this day to seize. And then get up and do, the routines of taking care of my vessel, face, brush your teeth, whatever kind of, thing you like to do or need to do. Hygiene is important, okay? I can accept myself as a vibrational being. Once you begin to accept yourself as a vibrational being who attracts all things that come into your experience, once you understand the correlation between what you are thinking, feeling, and what you are receiving, you then hold the keys to get from wherever you are to wherever you want to be on all subjects, right? Because as humans, the love and money is a big thing for us, but it's everything. Mental stability, the expansion of the heart, the mind, the soul, all of it. I can accept myself as a vibrational being. You are making conscious decisions as a co-creator in this life on this planet called Earth. And do it. Yes, collective. Love this for us. Love it, love it, love it. Create the balance. Know that you are the co-creator in this thing, right? Walking that north node, expanding in your Jupiter. Because we love all things Jupiter over here, baby. Yes, we do. We love Jupe. The blessing of knowledge, expansion in all things. Oh, look at that. Look at how God is just blessing us with dual messages today. Good luck. Yes, we love to see it. And family. I'm going to place these here because I'm going to pull more. And of course, we have the good luck and family. So we're balancing it all, right? Family, friends, loved ones, work, being an entrepreneur, starting side hustles, balancing contracts, meetings, employees, friends, social circles, all of those types of things. We are balancing them, and we are accepting newness into our life as well. Okay? And I don't really like to say luck. I'm going to read the extra messages from the book, but, that is Jupiter all day, baby, on your side, okay? Jupiter goes from Pisces to Aquarius back to Pisces towards the end of the year. So enjoy the Jupiter shifts, darling. Wherever you have Jupiter in your planet, read up on it. If you haven't had your natal chart done, reach out to me. I can give you a list of astrologers, perfect ones that will help suit your needs. Because, you know, an astrologer is like a therapist. At least I like to think. Okay. To me it is. Because all astrologers have their niche. And then some are extremely vast in their knowledge. They could help you in all areas, right? It's like you go to your main doctor and then your main doctor sends you to a kidney specialist. You know what I'm saying? Same with astrologers. Let's talk about it. Good luck. Look at all the greenery in there. Must be an earth sign. This has to be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn reference. Having faced hardship and misfortune, a little bit of luck will be welcome relief for you. By stepping away from a negative outlook, you've invited in a magical force that supports the fortuity you wish for. Excuse me. So look out for synchronicity and meaning, coincidences that negate your bad periods and that usher in a change of fortune. Think black cats, horseshoes, and four-leaf clovers to ensure that luck is most certainly on your side. Now is your chance to grab a fortuitous opportunity and take advantage of this prosperous energy of lucky charms, for you're blessed with a lucky streak. Yes, opportunities are coming afoot. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready, all right? And know that God is always for you, never against you. So even if it is a lesson that you need to learn before walking into the blessing, take it in, my friend. Hold yourself accountable and move forward. Sometimes you feel as though nobody listens, let alone understands you. Family members are often too busy to appreciate you, and even though you're surrounded by people, you can feel isolated. In a family, everyone has their own individual personality, and it's sometimes hard to gel or agree. A clash is normally in any family. Before you were born, you chose who your parents were to be, as well as any siblings. This was to ensure you had the necessary learning experience, whether positive or negative, you needed in order to grow and develop into the person you came here to be. In fact, your family is your greatest teacher of them all, right? Because your cousins are your first set of friends, right? I always say your siblings are your first set of co-workers. Okay, they are the people in your life that will help you see and adjust to the outside world. But it is important that you remember how much of a co-creator you are in this thing. Yes, you chose them, but you can also choose how you cohabitate and work with these humans that are in your life. Okay, you get to choose that. Hence the story I told you earlier about the cousin who's like, you don't ever call nobody. Well, we don't have each other's numbers. So, but you talk to someone very close to me almost every day that you could easily access me, And that's how that is. But, people closest to me know I don't like small talk. So if you call me, you have to want something. Cause I just don't enjoy, oh, how you doing? How's the weather? Well, I was just calling to check on you. Okay. Like that it just I just had to take a deep breath. Those kind of conversations is just, I have them when it's necessary for me to have them, but I really don't like I could sit in silence and be just as happy as opposed to unwarranted, frivolous conversations. Okay, enough about me. I digress. Because I can go on and on about that pet peeve, honey child. For real. It is a super pet peeve of mine. Just sit and listen to somebody breathe on the phone is okay. Anyways. Oh, my Virgo moon is showing. Don't live down to expectations. Go out there and do something remarkable, because we know that you will, and you're very capable of doing something remarkable. And it doesn't have to be at the Beyonce level, okay? You can easily be a local celebrity, right? You could be a celebrity in your family. You will be well known for the person who gives great advice. You know, I don't know anything about that, but you know who would be great to talk to? So-and-so would be great to talk to about that. They live that life, you know. I don't know anything about 7 to 8 figures, but you may have someone locally that you know who does, you know. Or, you know, I have no accounting skills, but let me put you on to a bomb CPA or a tax attorney who can lead you to a CPA, you know. Things of that nature. Know that you are remarkable. And that you have remarkable things to offer to this world. Okay? Remarkable things to offer to this world. On a daily basis. And you will continue to do so. On a daily basis. How that looks for you is going to be different. It's going to be different for everybody, right? Because slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race every time. 12 reduces to a 3. I love the snail with the wings. Like, come on. The snail with the wings. Slow and steady wins the race. Remember the old cliche, slow and steady wins the race. This is a time for easy movement, unhurried steps, and a steady heart. Truth that taking life at a more leisurely pace will give you greater access to your dreams. Slowing down allows more contact with the juicier elements of your life. Savor them. Okay, if this was reversed, I instead of saying reversed, I'm going to be saying and another meaning could be pushing things forward impulsively will not only prevent success, but potentially cause more trouble than you're prepared to handle. Moving too quickly will only yield unripe fruit with a bitter taste. Slow down, breathe, meditate. You're a human doing. You're not a human doing. You're a human being. So just be. Everything will work out if you can apply the brakes and become more aware of what's happening in this moment. A calm focus on the now, breathing in the beauty of your surroundings, will restore your power to consciously co-create your world. All fruits ripen in their own time. Every fruit has a season, time to be picked, plucked, right? And one day at a time, you know, being your present, keeping the balance, knowing that you need to accept yourself for the vibrational being that you are and what it is that you're vibrating right now. until you vibrate higher and higher and higher, right? Because even in a song, think of music, like even in a song, when it crescendos, I believe that's the word, crescendos, it elevates up in octave. I can't, this is an analogy, people. I didn't say I was Mariah Carey, okay? It's a slow, steady rise. You know what I'm saying? Even she takes her time with it. You know what I'm saying? It's never immediate jump to. There's usually a glide up. Okay? My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. What you feel on the inside will show on the outside. I'm going to continue to use my family as an example because I don't like throwing people that I don't know under the bus. But I can throw the ones that I do know under the bus. I have another cousin who is an extremely bitter person, and she makes everything about her. Everything is about how she feels in the moment, even when it's not about her. We just had a death in the family, and she's still finding ways to make this about her. Her wants, her needs, her desires. And of course, it's Mondays. Oh, no, is it not? It might be Tuesday. Either way, I'm going to pull a money manifestation card because I feel like we need one. I mean, we have good luck on the board and co-creator on the board and balance. So, yeah, we're going to pull a money card. Oh. I'm telling you, I am looking forward to I look forward to these super energies when it's so much happening, like in a week or 3 days. I look forward to this energy. I get into my femininity because I believe that taps into the spiritual realm a lot easier. And I just feel like the feminine energy communicates with the spiritual realm in a much more pleasant way than the masculine energy does. So, man, light up, pour up the spiritual baths. Take the 40-minute bath and pray and meditate. Light the candles. Have the glass of wine. Smoke the tree. Have the edible, my dear. I'm not for ill substances. So I'm not going to tell you to indulge in anything harmful. But I am going to tell you self-care matters. And there's levels to self-care. Okay. When you're doing damaging things to the body. But I mean, hey, alcohol is just as damaging. But there's vegan wines out here. And things, there's ways to indulge and appreciate life and this planet without being a damaging component to it, to your body or to the planet. Wealth building opportunities are available to me everywhere I go. Everywhere. I am free from thoughts of scarcity and lack. Abundance is everywhere I look. Listen, I'm going to leave it here. I hope that you were able to take in something that was said today and know that your growth matters, and anything around you will either fall off or follow, stick and follow, or it will fall off. But know that you will always have the necessary components that you need to flourish, thrive in life. Make conscious decisions. Understand why you are who you are and what it is that you want and why you want what you want. You have those things. Stand firm in those things. No one else will be able to tell you different. Never let someone from the outside shake your inner foundation. Continue to live in your Jupiter life.